gentlemen, it's Splendour Festival. It's me, Mrs Green. How are ya? First thing you need to do is get up off your asses. It's Friday, it's 6 o'clock. You're probably knackered from doing nothing, but we're about to have a bit of fun for the next half an hour. Get your masks on and let's celebrate. Woo! Oh! Oh! Woo! Corona free, ladies and gents. How are we doing? I want to know that you're out there. All right, give us a little wave. I don't know what I'm doing on this malarkey machine, but we're doing it and we're going for it. All right, give us a wave. Say hello. You're locked in with Mrs Green for the next 30 minutes. Time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone in Nottingham, come on! Woo! Locked in till 6:30. I am taking no chances, but it's coming off for you. Woo! There she is. Right, what was that? Off. Stop it. Stop it. You couldn't possibly. Shall I do it? Oh, yes. Oh, lovely. I might wear it as a cape for a bit. Oh, lovely. You wouldn't find this in Bon Marché, would you? Look at me lippy. It's ran everywhere. Welcome, you gorgeous lot. How are we doing? Give us a wave if you're in the building. It'll grow. Oh, look, I've got me lippy everywhere. Look at that. What would my mother say? I don't know. I've not seen her in years. Here we are, ladies and gents. Hey up, Sarah White. Locked in, look. Wherever you are, we're going to celebrate. We're going to do one more chorus. Now be knackered, so I'll have a sit down. We're here till 6:30, answering all your agony aunt questions. So get them in. How are you dealing with lockdown? I'm having quite a lovely time. Woo! Come on! Okay. Look, what's that? Here it is. It's my own little monkey toy. I knew you were waiting. Woohoo! It's a celebration. Oh, Splendour Festival. It's different, eh?
Let's celebrate.
Right, enough of that. Turn that off now. Oh, lovely. Did you like that? That was like a modern, well, a Corona isolation lockdown striptease of sorts. Oh, hiya, lovelies. How are you? Are you all right? Oh, it's lovely. Thank you so much, Splendour, for having me. They said, would you do a live session? I didn't know what that meant. I mean, the last time I did a live session, it wasn't for Facebook. Let me tell you that, for nothing. Anyway, have you got a drink in your hand? If you have, here's a cheers for you. Oh, it's so lovely. I tell you what, I've been watching some of these live sessions. They've been pretty banging, haven't they? That lovely Laurie Illingworth. Oh, I love his beard. Tell you, leave it there at 6 o'clock. Who else? They've had Tori Shade on it. Isn't she great? Isn't she fabulous? Yeah, I've seen her. Proper up and coming, brilliant, that. Anyway, I've got a gin. So here we are. Gorgeous. Right. Hello. I'm Mrs Green, Mrs Mabel Green. Okay, you may have seen me before around Nottingham in the gutter or performing gigs. I've been around quite a while, and yeah, I've been doing gigs for a long time. I used to be a bit of a soul singer back in the day, and now I live in Basford. Make some noise for Basford. Can't hear you, but I hope that you're making some noise somewhere. Bless you. And I've been in Basford for quite a while now with a lovely community of people, really proper bread and butter. And yeah, so I'm called Mrs Green, and quite fittingly, actually, I grow marijuana for my arthritis. All right, medicinal marijuana for my arthritis. Yeah, you should have a look at that stuff, because it's really proper. All right, making waves, the legalisation campaign. I don't smoke it. I don't condone smoking it. But there you are. We do a bit of that, don't we? So are you all right? That's what I want to know. Is everyone all right out there? How are you coping? I tell you what, so you saw me with me marigolds, all right, and my mask. Can you believe I got that? some bloke down the road, £8.20 he charged me that. I got him down from £8.50. And yeah, so I'm not taking any chances. I'm not. No, I'm in the 1.5 mil that got the text. I thought I'd won me bloody take a break, but turns out it was Bojo. So yeah, I've been taking no chances, and I've been staying at home and I'm making sure that I'm safe. I hope that you have as well. Stay home, protect lives, save the NHS. Lovely. And how lovely the claps, haven't they been lovely? They've been lovely. Yeah, not as lovely as a pay rise or some proper respect for the NHS, but here we are. We'll have to all campaign for that, won't we, when all this is over. So when's it going to be over? Who bloody knows? I don't. Anyone got any tips for sticking in this? I'll give you a few. I think it's good vibes always. Is my favourite tip to give. Is good vibes always. Cheers. So we're going to do I'm going to do a couple songs for you. So quite funnily, I'm actually in London. I know. I didn't mean to be. I came down for a naughty weekend with a bloke that I was seeing. He's called Trev. And anyway, and then we went into lockdown. I've not been able to leave since. He's got quite a nice house. I've bought some bits. I've been going to get me essentials from Lidl. I tell you what, that middle aisle has never been more exciting. That middle aisle keeps me going. I've got this lovely vase. Yeah, it's my fish vase. Can you believe it? $6.99. I thought that was necessary. Yeah, sorry, I can just see my lippy's gone a bit wrong. But it's Friday, and it's the first time I put lippy on since all this cracked off. Although no, I did do it at the Light Hustle last week, which was a wonderful success. I hope so you tuned into that, raising money. Someone's come in. Look, what's my favourite pastime? Well, my favourite pastime, bless you, is twiddling my thumbs. No, it's not. No, it's having a sing-song with me mates. I think that's probably my favourite pastime. Although I do love a spot of gardening. I've been getting into gardening, some tomatoes, which is lovely. Oh, look, people popping up. That's nice, isn't it? Right, anyway, should we have a little sing-song? I think we should have a little sing-song. So anyway, I've been out down here with our Trev, and luckily he can play a bit of guitar. I've been making him do a few. You might notice him. He was in a band a while ago. Dead cat, dog is cat, dead. Oh, I don't know. Bless him. It's in the past now. Anyway, he's with me. So the first song, actually, Trev.
Yeah, Mabel.
Yeah, Trev, will you come in? We're going to do some songs now. So what we've got, look, is we've actually got two different layers. Okay. Oh, pastime during the crisis. I didn't go down there. So my pastime during the crisis, during this time, yeah, gardening, I'd say, doing me take a break. But I've never won in 20 years. I only started it late on. I went with it before. I was more of an activist then. And yeah, so I'd say gardening. I've been watching quite a lot of telly. I've been sitting down for the daily wartime lockdown. I tell you what, I could present them and give it a bit more. Do you know what I mean? They don't give, yeah. I know it's serious. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking it seriously, all right? But I'm trying to just give a positive, uplifting vibe. Oh, hey up, who've we got here? Ridian. Oh, Ridian. Hello, Ridian. Ridian Pyle. Lovely hairdo. Who's your stylist? Well, actually, it's a lovely woman called Kelly down at Strelly Hair, and she's wonderful. She gives it the volume. It's taken away. It's grown a bit. It normally stays at the same length, which is quite odd, really. Not really sure why. Hey up, Mrs Green. Hey up, Rebecca Robinson. How are you? Wonderful. Mwah. Big kiss to you. And your Trev too. Yeah, he's coming. So, yeah, some of you may have seen me at Splendour Festival before. I've been there probably 5 times. I think I've done it now. Often we've headlined the Fringe Stage. Thank you very much. And a wonderful array, often hosted by one of my boys, one of the wrong uns, Kez, bless his heart, who we've helped get through some tough times. So there we are. Anyway, let's do this first song. What I'm going to do is take you up. Oh, we're taking up a platform. Look at all his music. Here he is. Look. Hey up, Trev.
Hi, Mabel.
Are you all right?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
What were you up to?
Just passing the time.
Just passing the time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. He's a bit nervous, I think. Bless him. He's not used to all of this. So the first song that I thought that we'd do for you is called "How It Used to Be." All right. We're going to try a couple of new ones, but we'll go with some old ones as well. "How It Used to Be." I thought that was quite fitting given the time, and it's a bit of like a 90s mashup song. I've had half a gin. I'm anyone's. I'm everyone's, I mean. And yeah, this is how it used to be. And yeah, 90s mashup. You'll notice some bits in there that you probably recognise. So I'm just trying to get me framing right. All right, I've been on my bouncer outside as well. Anyone got a bouncer? It's ever so good. I've had to wear my extra support, but it's been lovely. Anyway, this is how it used to be. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Not too slow, remember?
Not too slow, yeah?
Yeah, you like it's got to be nice and quick.
All right?
Yeah, got to have a bit of groove to it. Anyway, I'll stop bathering on. I don't even know how long we've got. Oh, bloody hell, it's 10 past. I really have to shut up. You're here for songs. I'm sorry, duckies. Anyway, get your questions in, all right? Isolation Agony Aunt. I want some specific ones, all right? So maybe just tell me about your partner who's pissing you off or whatever. Apparently in China, when they came out of lockdown in Wuhan, 18,000 divorces were filed. Says a lot, doesn't it? Anyway, here we go. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. When you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you are, look. Just getting used to it, warming his fingers up. We'll have another one around the nose. Here we go. It's called How It Used to Be. I want to see you get up and dance. Woo! There was a time when nothing mattered. We went out and we got plastered, getting into a daily habit. Kurt Cobain and Lenny Kravitz, sniff the ting and feel alive with a THC and smoke inside. But that was how we do it. That was how we do. How it used to be. 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 2 more today. How it used to be. How it used to be. So here's the story from A to Z. Everybody thinking that they're MLB. I got in one little fight and my mum got scared. Said you're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. Then we boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake. Mama said, girl, you know you better watch out for your sister. I don't want no scrubs. Can you pay my bills? Just drive them riffs like how it used to be. 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 I've got no time. How it used to be. How it used to be. In the 90s we had them Pop-Tarts, popping art, mini disc, Jurassic Park, Mario, Baywatch, Spice Girls, Tamagotchi, Boy Meets World, Umbop, Pushbop, Neon Clothes, Ross and Rachel, Massive Phones, Hungry Hippos, the World Wide Web, Blair in Power, John Smith is dead. Things can only get better. Things can only get better. Can only get better. Woo! Can only get full man. Can only get. Woo! How it used to be. 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 Acapella line. How it used to be. 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 All Saints. How it used to be. 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 Hey, thank you very much. Oh wow, I can hear you from here. Absolutely going mad. Fantastic. I tell you what, I forgot to tell you, but well done, Trev. Good work. All right, yeah, you can pop off for a bit. Yeah, go back in your bedroom, you play your games or whatever.
I'll start dinner soon.
All right, darling. Anyway, so this is my Nottingham fish lamp. I got it from Lidl, from the middle aisle in Lidl. And basically, it keeps me connected to Nottingham. So if you all scream, when I say Mrs, you say Green. And then if you scream it when I'm on here, you'll hear it, all right? Mrs. No, I think it's on lockdown itself. Bless its heart. Anyway, there we are. Look, that was the first song. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Isn't it nice? Right, who have we got then? Remember, we've got some Agony Aunt questions, all right? So bring your questions in. What's happening? What's your partner saying? How is it living at home? Some of you young ones have had to go back, live with your family, bless your hearts. But it's bringing out some lovely, lovely energy, I think. I think there's some lovely things happening. Loving seeing communities come together. That's what I'm all about. Through music, there's been all sorts of brilliant things going on. So thank you, Splendour Festival, for having us and doing a regular thing. It's been great. Oh, let's have a look. We've got Deborah Labate. Hey up, Deborah. You're all right, my sweetheart. You've been around for a while. Joe Welch. Oh, yeah. I thought you were banned up. Bless you. Looking good, Mabel and Trev. Thank you. Tommy Farm. You're as beautiful as ever, Mrs Green. Bless you. Only one thing he wants. Rebecca Robinson. Yes, Mrs Green. Belt it out. I hope I did belt it for you, sweetheart. James Hyde. Hello. No, we're not brothers, James. You must have missed the beginning. But I came down for a weekend into London, planning to come straight back up on the Sunday 7:30, and turns out they all stopped, and I'm not a key worker, so I shouldn't be travelling. So I've ended up stuck here with him. No, he's kind of my fancy man. He's my lockdown Flynn. And yeah, he's all right, bless him. He struggles a bit with the communication, but we're getting through. We're getting there. What we got? Anne Smith. Hello, Anne Smith. Big love to you and all your family, darling. I hope you're all right. Oh, who's this? Zara White. Okay. Mrs Green, my partner says my looks have gone downhill since the quarantine started. Any beauty tips for lockdown? Right, Zara. What do you think I'm going to say? Exactly. If you had a choice, Zara, I'd say you want to get out while you can. All right? We don't need that. What's your partner's name? If you tell me your partner's name, I can send him a little message. Not personally. I'm not going to be... But beauty tip. You are beautiful. All right? That's what I'd say. Your beauty tips. Tell him to accept you and love you for who you are. All right? Because you're beautiful. But I've been having longer baths than normal because it helps with my soft skin and I get wrinkles for days, but that's okay. I've got a few already. I've got my crow's feet popping at the top. And... yeah, beauty tip. What else? Oh, well, I've cut my nails right down because I didn't want to get any germs. Yeah, so I cut them off. One went a bit too far, you know, when it hurts. But other than that, I'd say maybe get some grass from outside and give it a rub on your face. All right, that might help a little bit. Might give you some good, get the chlorophyll into your system. That was one that my Auntie Jean always told me. Anyway, we haven't got that long left. I've realised we're only supposed to do half an hour. So I'm going to crack on. We'll do another song, actually. Trev. Right, this is a little mashup song. We've never done this one before, but we thought we'd try something new. In you come, Poppet. And this one is it's a cover, this one. A couple of covers. There you are, a couple of covers, a couple of quarantine covers. There you are. So, lovely. Are you all right then, Trev?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see how this one goes, aren't we? Yeah, but you did it all right earlier, didn't you?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to him?
Hi, guys. I hope you're enjoying Mabel's live set as much as she enjoyed staying here and being cooked for and cleaned after.
It's great.
It's great. It's really great loving.
And what? Good. It's great loving Mrs Green. It's what you're about to say there. And you got any tips? Have you got any tips?
Stay safe.
Oh, God, empty, vacuous promises, isn't it?
Well, it's just because I'm...
all right, well, entertainment.
I just play guitar for you, don't I?
Oh,
so,
bless
just do a couple of meals, play
all
guitar
right,
for you.
All right. Thank you. There's a line, there's a barrier. So, here we go. This is the second song. We're going to see how this one goes. We've not tried it before. But you'll recognise some of the songs. What I'm going to do is just get those lyrics that I wrote down, just in case I forget them. I'll put them on here. And then it might not look like I'm looking too much. All right? All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Eerie, eh? Mysterious. Like a sound. Yeah, you like that, do you? Oh, lovely creeping in. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, you can't forget. From sunrise, so say now. It's all in the air, you hear it everywhere. No matter what you do, it's gonna have a hold on you. Did you hear that? Like a sound you hear that lingers in the air, you can't forget. From sunrise, so say now. It's all in the air, lingers everywhere. No matter what you do, it's gonna have a hold on you. California soul, Nottingham Splendour soul. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I wrote this song. Yeah, and now you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have made you change the lock. I should have made you leave the key. If I'd have known for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Don't turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I. I will survive, oh, as long as I know how to love. I know I'll stay alive. I got all my life to live. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Wah, 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 wah. Ah, ba 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 ba. Give me your heart, make it real, and don't forget about it. 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 Lights down, entertainer, we are all out. Innovator, this is bad. And the lights go, and Schmanainer, our light out. California soul, California soul. I said that I will survive. Oh, no, not I. Promise I know how to love, and I know I'll stay alive. I will survive. Lovely. Oh, there you are. Well done.
Than expected, me.
There you go. Lovely. A mash up there for you. Fresh as oat. Do you know what I mean? What do they call it? Wet paint, I think they call it. It's when it's not ready for a live stream. But there we are. Big up if you've just joined us. Hello, I am Mrs Mabel Green, bringing you your entertainment for this evening for a little while. I got 2 more songs and I want a few more questions. All right. So I'm here to answer some of your Agony Aunt questions if you need it. All right. Anything you want to ask to try and get you through. So let's go back to some of these questions. Oh, Kez, look. Bless him. Yeah, Mrs. G, keep having certain thoughts. Okay, where I'm from, we know that to be wrong. How can I stomp out bad thoughts? Bless you. Well, I'd say you need to embrace the love and the unity within you. And I think, I think that's enough really on that one. Big up yourself. Instead of Mrs. Merton, it could be Mrs. Green show. Oh, thank you very much, James. Yeah, we did a show actually of my life, a musical, Mrs. Green the musical, that was out. Make some noise if you saw it. And we did it at the Nottingham Playhouse and Leicester Curve. It was fabulous. We had a lovely time. And I have been around for quite a while. I don't like to name drop Aretha Franklin, Donna Summer, but I've worked with quite a few people. And I was married once. One of the questions was, are you married? I'm not married at the moment, but I was married. A lovely bloke called Wiggling Warren Raymond. Yeah, the fastest fingers this side of New Orleans. And he was cracking on guitar as well. He was a lovely bloke. There you are. I used that joke. I've used it for about 8 years now. So there you are. John Hogg. Oh, lovely. Thanks for that, John. I hope that's a compliment. Morris Evans wants to know, okay, which of these is a made-up galaxy? A, oh, this is for everyone, a quiz look. A cartwheel. B, a tadpole. C, a kaleidoscope. D, a whirlpool. What? So 3 of them are all different galaxies. Morris Evans, this is brilliant work from a 6-year-old Morris. I would say, as anyone can chip in with this, but I would say that a cartwheel is a made-up galaxy. You let me know if I'm right. Nice to see that the families are in. Gemma Colton. Mrs Green, my boyfriend seems to be spending a lot of time with you throughout quarantine. How do I get him back? Trev?
Yeah?
Who's Gemma Colton?
She is a friend of the family.
Friend of the family. Right, so Gemma, I'd say step in your lane, all right? Stay in your lane, lovely. It doesn't sound like this one's a goer. So you keep to you and I'll keep to me, all right? There you are. It's love and unity. But also, I'm a sharer. Mrs Green, I want to start a new hobby whilst in quarantine. Any suggestions? Well, yeah, I've got a few naughty suggestions for later, but I would say cooking is a great one. I cooked a great quiche last week. I don't do knitting. No, it's not good for my arthritic fingers. Yeah, I don't quite like the way that the yarn feels. It makes me go, oh, you know, like sponges. Anyone who's got a sponge thing's definitely just shivered, haven't you? Bless you, Friday night shivers. There you are, right. Oh, we're 25 minutes in, right, I better crap on. Cartwheel is a galaxy, I think he's saying there. I got it wrong. It's a real galaxy. So it must be one of the other ones. Okay, tadpole. It must be tadpole. Carl Kennedy in line for Asda, and this is everything. Bless your heart. Big up Asda. Big up all you Asda workers. I hope you're doing all right. And the lovely Carl Kennedy, a lovely actress from Nottingham, who was wonderful as Pinocchio at the Nottingham Playhouse over Christmas. I went to see that. She was just fabulous. So there we are. Let's do another song. Right, this one we've got a backing track for because we're very modern. And as I said, I like to do cooking. And this Kieran Hardcastle sometimes helps me with this one, but he's not here, is he? So I'll do it on my own. This one's what I do for cooking. So I don't smoke the marijuana, but I do put it into cooking, all right, because it's healthy for you that way. So here we go. This is called Homemade Love, and it's got a bit of a rapping bit in it, and but we'll work it out. Put the speaker over here so we don't get a bit much. If you're still with me, let me hear you say Splendour. Brilliant. Fabulous. Okay, this is Homemade Love. Yes, so this is what I do for me cooking. What I put on just to make sure I've got some good energy in the house. Do you know what I mean? Because you need it. Yeah, tell me your favourite recipes, your quarry recipes. You're not in this one. Oh, you are on your saxophone. There you are, bless him. There's a sweet, sweet aroma caressing the air. I'm half-baked, baby, you can take me there. I feel a rumbling sugar, you know why. I got a hunger you can't satisfy. My mouth is open, saliva's alive. Working's got me working up an appetite. My plate is empty, but I wait my turn. I'm kind of toasted, but I'm ready to burn. Feed me, Mrs. Green, I want some homemade love. Oh, everybody now, feed me, Mrs. Green, I want some homemade love. Listen, first I gotta wash my hands before I bubble up some butter, about 100 grams. Sprinkle on some sugar, keep it sweet. Squeeze the honey, sugar, make a sticky treat. Call me Mrs. Green, come taste my homemade love. And a tadpole galaxy in my throat. Feed me, Mrs. Green, I want some homemade love. Right then. Like I said, this bit normally, I've got a favourite who comes up, Kez, and he brings it to me, and he does the rapping bit. So it's kind of third person talking about himself, and this is the rap that we do about my life. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Mrs. Green, she's blessed and adored. Other locals said she's unflawed. You go round, if you're depressed or bored, she'll listen to the things that the rest ignore. Listening until the stress is cured, chill out. Put your feet up, people have even slept in stored. If you took into the meals when the zest is poured. We don't care where the rest is stored. Look, it's the best insured, and it's just green. So she don't get no pest in hordes. If you abuse drugs, you can rest assured it's the mental ward next to morgue. This is just natural veg from the floor. We can just bless the Lord. This is green. This is green. What are you gonna cook there? Is it green? No cabbage, broccoli, Brussels, or green beans, and no peas. I can't believe that she's so free as a dream. Can I say how lovely this is me? Feed me, Mrs. Green, I want some homemade love. Sing it if you know it, you should by now. Feed me, Mrs. Green, I want some homemade love. She don't care how many friends you bought, as long as they're all the respectful sort. And when they leave, that a lesson's taught. Money, she's made less than naught. Less is more, express your thoughts. Go round to get fed and taught. Vegetables you not get the store. Get your fork and digest a quart. Yes, yes, yes. She'll always provide that best support. When she gets caught and it gets to court, she'll say, I help the poor who quest for more, who then resort to inject or snort. Not trying to test the law, I have care and consideration for all. I'm a healer, not a dealer. See if that's in your investigation report, Mrs. Green. What are you gonna cook, mate? Is it green? Not cabbage, broccoli, Brussels or green beans. And no peas. I can't believe that she's so free as a tree. Can I say how lovely this has been? Feed me, Mrs. Green. I want some homemade love. Shout out to Boris and Barney. Feed me, Mrs. Green. I want some homemade love. Stay away, Gemma. You with me? Last time. Feed me, Mrs. Green. I want some homemade love. Hey, lovely, jubbly. Thank you. And that was Nick Harvey on the rhythms there via the mobile phone. Right, there we go. Where are we? Who's joined us? Rob Green in the house. Hey up, Bobby G. We're not related. As much as we look alike, we are not related. We've worked together for a long time. So I'm part of a collective called Sheep Soup. Sheep like the animal, soup like tomato. When I say sheep, you say soup. Sheep. Sheep. Good, we still got the vibes. Let's see if we've got any more questions. 31 minutes, right, I'm going to do one more song and then I'll be gone. Bloody flies, doesn't it? I didn't think I'd have enough. What else we got? We've got a great question here from that Zara. I hope this is to bat over your... Yeah, you know. Mrs. Green, what's the best ratio for gin and tonic? Well, the healthiest is tonic. There you are, Tommy took me joke. And I'd say about half and half. Half and half for a proper quarantine time. It's up to you. Do you know what I mean? I want you to relax. Last one before we go. It was Kaleidoscope. Can you believe it? Kaleidoscope is a made-up galaxy. The others are real. It's not just entertainment over here. It's actually engaging facts. All right? And Kieran Hardcastle, here we go. Bless his heart. Agony Aunt Crisis. Mrs. G, I've only gone and done bits with me mate's missus, haven't I? When he finds out, he's definitely going to keep me head in. What do I do? Can't afford karate and can't leave the city because of lockdown. Right. Well, I suppose Gemma Carlton, you should speak because there might be something fishy going on there. But I would say you need to just find your truth. All right, Kieran? You're often skirting around the truth, and I think you need to find the truth within. I think you're all right now. You're safe because he can't go out his house, and if he does, do you know what I mean? The sirens will ring. I would also reflect on your decisions. All right, it's hard to give much advice when you've done something so utterly shameful to your friend. So I think he's probably not a mate, is he? I think you need to think about what you've done, reflect on it, all right, and come round and have a brownie and we'll talk it over. Let me know who it is. You know, I know a lot of people and maybe we can sort it out. Big up, Deborah, there you are, look, with lovely comments, keeping it going. I hope you're having a lovely weekend, guys. What's begun of it or what isn't? As much as lots of you in lockdown, some of you are out there working every day. So before we do this last song, I want to give a big love, of course, to the NHS, a big love to all the key workers who are out there keeping this country going. Let's hope we get properly supported, won't we? And big love to all you freelancers and you artists that are struggling right now. I think when we come back, guys, we've got to really support those freelancers, buy the music, go to events, help the promoters. We've got to do it all. Okay? There we are. So what we're going to do is one last song that I thought was fitting. We did it the other day at Light Hustle. There you are, Trev. Look, you're back in the frame.
Yeah,
and this ready. And this one is this one's called Freedom, and it's by George Michael. Bless his heart and soul. All right, I'm just gonna have a bit of gin because I'm feeling a bit hoarse. There you are. Oh, I want to be just like Mrs. Green when I grow up. Bless your heart, car. Comes with a lot of complications. All right, my dog, don't you worry. It's not all bells and whistles and cheap necklaces. Okie dokie. Right, this one's Freedom. It's for George Michael. I've got 34 minutes. Hopefully they don't cut me off. Oh, they can't cut me off. I'm in control of it, so there you are. But thank you so much, the Nottingham Splendour Festival. You're a staple in the Nottingham creative community. And Thanks for having me every year. Big love. Oh, Kevin Smith, stay safe, Mrs Green, and keep on smoking. No, we don't smoke it, we cook it, Kev. That's what you need to get off those smokes. Bless him, Kevin. He's been calling me every day with his problems. Okay, and this one goes out to George Michael, goes out to Nat Bruce all day, every day. And here we go. This is George Michael Freedom. Are you ready for a bop? And I won't let you down. I will not give you up. Gotta have some faith in the sound. It's the one good thing that I got. I won't let you down. So please don't give me up. Cause I would really, really like to stick around. Oh, I'd love to stick around, Corona. Don't take me, alright. I'm doing all my bounces. Here we go. Heaven knows I was just a young boy. Didn't know what I wanted to be. Didn't know what I wanted to be. I was every little hungry schoolgirl's pride and joy. And I guess it was enough for me. Woo! To win the race, a prettier face, brand new clothes, and a big fat place on your rock and roll TV. But today the way I play the game is not the same. Think I'm gonna get myself happy. Ooh. I think there's something you should know. I think it's time I told you so. There's something deep inside of me. There's someone else I've got to be. Take back your picture in the frame. Take back your singing in the rain. I hope you understand. Sometimes the clothes just don't fit the man. All we have to do now, sing it with me, is take these alive and make them true somehow. All we want to see is that I don't belong to you and you don't belong to me. Yeah, yeah, freedom. We all want freedom. Trev wants freedom. You gotta give the what you take. Freedom from the lockdown, freedom from Corona, freedom. You gotta give them what you take. Heaven knows we sure had some fun, boy. Why the kick just a buddy and me? Why the kick just a buddy and me? Woo! We had every big shot, good time band on the run, boy. We were living in a fantasy. We won the race, got out of the place. I went back home, got a brand new face for the boys on MTV. Back in. But today the way I play the game is not the same. Think I'm gonna get myself happy. Woo! I think there's something you should know. Think it's time I told you so. There's something deep inside of me. There's someone else I've got to be. Take back your picture in the frame. Take back your singing in the rain. I hope you understand. Sometimes the clothes just don't fit the man. All we have to do now, just for you, love, just take these alive and make them true somehow. All we have to see is that I don't belong to you and you don't belong to me. Friday night, sing it. Freedom, freedom, freedom. You gotta give them what you take. Freedom, freedom, yeah, freedom. I say, give them what you take. Freedom, 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 yeah. With the gospel choir coming like freedom, 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 freedom. It's not Frozen. It was it. That was it. Can you believe it? Big up yourselves. Here we go. Tops off. Cardi came off. Took $6 on Light Hustle to do that last time. Make some noise for Trev, everybody. Didn't he do well? Give him a round of applause. I've been Mrs Mabel Green. If you want to find out more about me, go @sheep_soup. I'll see you on the flip side. I'm going to go wash me bits and the rest. Love ya. Big love. Stick together. All right. Be kind and go and help where you can safely. All right. Big yourselves up. Hold tight. Big up Nottingham. Love you all. Oh, it's not gone up. Oh God. I'm not.
You got to click it there, mate.
What, that one?
Just do end live video, yeah?